Hi Virgo, welcome to the Harsh Truth reading for mid-November. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Queen of Pentacles, male or female, this is someone sitting pretty. This is also somebody who likes being by themselves. They find that fulfilling. They don't need for anyone or anything. They are able to take care of everything and anything all by themselves. They're very self-sufficient. They have worked hard to be where they are as far as their station in life. And if they haven't, they're working hard to be able to be alone so that they wouldn't need anybody else for security purposes. For some of you, this is about parenthood, because we've got, the hand on the belly there. So for some of you, you could be thinking about becoming a parent, or trying, maybe one's on the way, maybe we're trying again. Okay. Wow. These are very similar energies here. Content with being self-sufficient, content with all that you have and maintaining all that you have, and very proud of that. So 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Star reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. All right, so what you want to be true is that you are just fine and self-sufficient, and you're able to maintain the type of consistency and in your lifestyle right now. Not that it's extravagant. You can just meet your own needs. You're comfortable. You're not feeling like the wolf is at the door. Some of you don't want to have to go back to work, or at least in the field that you were. Some of you don't want to work on this relationship. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a relationship that is ending and you don't want to have to either go back to work, or you don't want to have to work on the relationship because you're just done. Okay. So some of you might feel like you've broken free, like, yay, freedom. There might be somebody that feels guilty, that could be dealing with some mental challenges, mental health issues. And this is very vague because it's general, but we're going to clarify with these in a little bit. But for right now, we're just sussing out the timeline here, the story. We've got the bully card here. This could go one of two ways. This is either someone being bullying, or just pushing their weight around, someone trying to call the shots and being controlling and manipulative and almost tyrannical, or it could be somebody completely letting go of control, maybe even not communicating, just passive aggressive behavior. You don't want a rebirth. You don't want a second chance. You don't want to feel discouraged. You don't want to feel like there's a lack of hope. You don't want this to change the trajectory of a very optimistic outlook for you. And somebody's going to be stubborn. Somebody's just going to dig their heels in, and they're going to be stubborn. There's not going to be any forward movement or progress on this issue right now. We're going to be clarifying. Okay. So let's look at this 8 of Pentacles here. What is that about? Is that working on the relationship, or is that working? Like job working? What is that for Virgo? Whole slew of cards almost fell out there. Virgo. Wow. All right. So we've got somebody being pretty darn manipulative as far as their feelings or emotions. The love their love is conditional. So you don't want that to be true. You don't want someone to be able to control you and your security, and with basically be in a position to control your security with these conditional demands on love. Someone being petty, being immature, being childish, being just really conditional about it, has the ability but won't produce. If they do, it's only for themselves. Not forthcoming, not giving, not kind. Very self-serving, and you don't want to work on the relationship anymore, probably because that's what the partner's like. You'd rather be by yourself, honestly. So much easier to be by yourself than to be connected with somebody that has that going on. Maybe your partner's going to start feeling guilty here. Or you could, freedom, you've broken free. Somebody in the relationship is broken free and they're glad for it. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, and there's a break. Things have ended. You feel like, okay, I've been delivered. For some of you, we got the angel here. That's like, okay, divine guidance, thank God. You've broken free and you're able to move on. And so if you're coming here for confirmation, Virgo, that you did the right thing, know that you did, because it's almost like it was either you being self-sufficient and being alone and by yourself, or having to do, it was a lot of work in being involved with somebody like this. Okay, so it is true. It is going to be okay. You did the right thing. Don't, if you feel guilty, don't. But some of you probably feel like you have escaped, or you had to be strategic about your escape, and you have, and you are now free to go. Probably very sad for you though, because we do have an emotional issue here that you're walking away from, but you're probably running away, if we're honest. But you're free. So there's that, right? All right, let's look at this Emperor reversed here. You know, it could be too that you want to be left alone. You want somebody's control to be relinquished over you. Like, you don't want somebody to be controlling over you anymore. You want an end to that controlling, that over analytical, that just being on you all the time, right? Because you want that to end, the control to stop, and you want to be free mentally from this issue. You don't want to feel like you're in a mental prison anymore. And you want the no contact. You don't want the control, the micromanaging over you. You want to be free, and you want no contact. You don't want to have to talk to this person, to report to them, to tell them the truth anymore. You don't want to have to be accountable to them anymore. You just want the control to stop, and you want to be free. You get that very strongly here. You don't want this to discourage you or change the optimistic future that you have for yourself here. Both of this is about you being able to successfully manage your life coming to fruition. And you don't want any of this to jeopardize that. You don't want to lose hope. You don't want to lose faith. Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles reversed here. What's that for Virgo? Knight of Pentacles reversed, Virgo. Okay. So, because we've got soulmate relationship, broken soulmate relationship here, and yet an expression of love, someone making an offer. Romance, someone being charming, someone showing up. Take you out on a nice adventure, romantic adventure, knight in shining armor. Have to clarify that. Okay, so, and you know, for some of you, I just want to say that this is about, for some of you, it could be that now that there's this breakup, they show back up on the down low, tentatively. You know what I mean? But I think this is about someone digging their heels in, about staying broken up. We got this Knight of Cups here, though. That's usually an offer. Someone still loving. Okay, hold on a minute here. So I don't feel like this is, over. It feels like someone is like, absolutely not, and they're sticking to their guns, but it still doesn't feel over. Weird, because you're free, but maybe not for the other person, because while there's been a breakup, or there's that not unified love, the different mindset, things are not harmonious, there's not that soulmate connection any longer, there's been a breakup, there's still a love there, someone's still carrying a torch or a cup, so to speak, and they want the control back in the relationship. They want to reestablish control. So that's probably why it's like it's not done, because we got someone still coming after with those love offers. There's been a breakup and they're still showing up with love offers, wanting to control. This could be an Aries you're dealing with too. Sag, Aries. So I could see why you kind of would be like, you know what, I would rather be alone because I'm feeling smothered, and I don't want this person pursuing me, and yet, you know, they won't take no for an answer. I need to be free. I need to be able to, I can see why you want to be strategic and to, on its face, be like, you know, let's just give this time, and let's just and yet you're planning on hightailing it out of there because you're just sick of being under someone's thumb and being micromanaged and controlled and having to tell them what they want to hear. This is male or female, but this is just this is pretty heavy oppressive energy here. So I could see why you're, yeah, okay, Virgo. Okay, what does Virgo need to know here? Virgo, they need to know. Time to find balance in your life. I could see that, honestly, that would make sense considering all that this is about restoring that balance. And so if you haven't yet, it's coming because you've been a little bit busy. What else for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know here? What else for Virgo? Virgo. Ooh. Stand up for what you believe is right. Do not back down. Okay. That's that stubbornness right here. Don't back down. And it might not even be that, you don't need to stand up for anything with this person if you've already gone, where you're not communicating or talking and there's just no resolution in sight. Stand your ground. Maybe you don't even need to communicate with them. Just your silence would be enough of a message, you would hope, right? But just either way, don't back down. We get, honestly, 2 cards out of the gate with about being independent by yourself, under yourself, alone, free from this situation in person. Yeah, don't back down. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Virgo. Cards everywhere. Wow. Okay, so this is protection and guidance right here because this is wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. This is you very firmly down to your roots, literally, knowing that what you're doing is right. And I can see why this showed up because you don't want to lose hope. You don't want to lose faith. At your core, you really need to know that you're doing the right thing, and you are. And it's almost like this experience with this person might have made you really doubt yourself or your experiences, or that you're not a good judge of character, that sort of thing. And you are. This is not about you. This is about them. This was a lesson, not a life sentence. You are going to be processing this long after you're with this person or in this situation. So the wisdom will come. Don't beat yourself up. Don't blame yourself. Don't feel guilty. There's all kinds of people out there in the world like that. We just get better at seeing it for what it is over time. Yeah. This is you receiving healing and support and friends reaching out to show you that you are loved and that you are going to be okay. Do not back down. We're here to support you. And you also have, you're being divinely guided and protected in the spirit world as well. So you got everybody lining up to back you up and to hold you steady. So you stay safe and you stay strong, Virgo. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Don't you doubt yourself. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. I wish you luck with this situation. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.